Hi there, YouTube. Bobby from Buff here with just wanted to take a few minutes to respond to a question I had. I'm in a Guardians of the Galaxy cosplay group on Facebook. Sorry if that gets blurry. My camera's set to focus without changing. But anyways, I wanted to just answer a quick question I had from Wesley Payne on the group. He asked about putting on my Groot costume, about the helmet, the head of the costume, and I just wanted to give a quick demo so you can see what I do, what goes into putting that on, and just a quick video so you can see it. So I'm going to grab the camera. We're going to walk over to where Groot is on display here in my basement. There is my Mark 6. There's Groot. So we're just going to go over. He's on a mannequin. So what I do is the helmet just comes right off of here, like so. We'll bring Groot over here, back to the workbench, and that's about right. Let's see. So there is a look at Groot's head. The question was, how hard is it to put on, take off? So I was just going to show you guys really quick what goes into that for me. To start off, before I put the helmet on, or the head, whatever you want to call it, before I put it on, I remove this top piece right here. This is just Velcro. I've molded this with some craft foam and just attached some Velcro to the bottom, hook and loop from Harbor Freight Tools. And then the reverse side of the hook and the loop, so this would be the hook part, and the loop is on the bottom of this. And then fed through the top of the helmet here, I've got a cord. This is a microphone cord for voice amplification, and this is a USB power cord for the fan that I have inside. So as I flip this over, it's really hard for you to see, I know, but right here is a microphone, and way up inside here is the fan. And then you can also see I've removed, there's a few spots where the air can flow through the helmet. As I move it around, you might be able to see some of that. As I move it around, you can probably see through it where those spots are. So anyways, with that in mind, those are the elements that go into this thing. When I install this part onto the top, I use this. This is just a little cell phone charger, a battery pack for charging a cell phone. It's Rose Will is the brand, and it has a power switch on it, which I like. There's the in and the out for charging it, and for releasing the power, for using the power. And it just slides in like that. I've made this thing round, and you just sort of flip the switch and it will run. And then I can attach the out port to the top of the helmet, and that gives me my fan power. Also into this pouch I can install this Acre 1506 MR1506 voice amplifier. This is the smaller one of the 1505 is the big one, and the 1506 is the smaller version. I use this sometimes when I have a con or something, when I want to be able to speak. Of course, I only say I am Groot, or possibly we are Groot, but it does give me an opportunity to respond to questions and stuff like that, so it's sometimes useful. The voice amplifier makes the voice sound a bit mechanical, which I don't like. Groot should be much more organic. The other thing that I would mention about this is these are sunglass lenses, and if you go into my RPF, the Replica Prop Forum tutorial, my build thread, you can see how I made these eyes. And they're actually sunglass lenses. There's more, you can go and review that part online, but I use I did mention in the thread that I use this Rain-X anti-fog interior. It's good for auto and home. It smells really bad, especially when you first put it on, but if it gives me 2 hours of visibility, that smell is a scent that I'm willing to deal with. I just give a couple of sprays in here right before I'm going to put it on. I take a soft cloth and I just wipe out most of the Rain-X that I spray in, just leaving enough of a tiny residue to give me that that little bit of anti-fog. Then before I put the helmet on, I have this buff. It's called the UV high protection buff, and it's just you can see the pattern is sort of like a water reflective water pattern. It works out great with the color scheme that I chose for my costume. So what I do is I just take this thing. I'm gonna try to tilt the camera back a little bit here so that I don't have to bend over quite as much. So here's the buff. I just slip this on over my head. You can see I'm already wearing the shirt that I would wear underneath. This is the Mossy Oak Breakup Infinity, it's called, and it's just a cheap, you know, sublimated camouflage shirt. I think it's from Walmart. I think it was $9 or something. So this goes over my head, and I pull it on about this far, and then I tuck it into the shirt all the way around, so that when I put the helmet on, the helmet will come down below my chin level here, and the costume itself comes up and meets it right around here. And there is a spot where you would see my skin if I didn't do this step. So I just put that on. Also, I left this fan running. I don't know if you can hear that. It is a bit noisy. The fan is getting older, and I think the wear and tear from wearing it while I'm sweating so much is actually speeding up its process of corroding. So eventually I'm going to have to replace that fan, but for now it does the trick. So I'll just show you really quick. This is how I put it on. It's very simple. It just slips right on. Also, I'd like to mention there's no seam in the back where it pulls apart. It's just solid. There was a point when it ripped, and I had done a repair with some hot glue, E6000, and some moss from the dollar store. So they call that reindeer moss when you go to the dollar store. So anyways, this just slips right on my head. And I am Groot. Slips right off just as easily. So anyways, I hope that answers your question. Thanks for the question, and thanks for checking out my video. I'm planning to do some more Groot tutorial videos once I have some free time. So stay tuned for that. Thanks so much, and have a great day.